Welcome back to the Good, the Bad and the Ugly Show YouTube channel. We're going to do a little talk today about something that's been with me for the last 20 years or so, but I'm not too sure if anyone else really gets it. But this is the topic of the toilet books. Now, toilet books are something that, well, if you've ever lived in a shared house or bedsit or that kind of place, you might have noticed that bathrooms in these places often have huge piles of books in there. Sometimes little piles, often magazines or whatnot. I've always found it. Books for the loo, things like Look-In annuals, Viz, magazines of Krang or Metal Hammer or that kind of thing that people might remember. So today we're going to go and investigate my personal collection of books for the loo. So here we go. Opening the bathroom door now. There's the toilet. It's nice, isn't it? What bathroom would be complete without some My Little Ponies or a skull that dispenses hand sanitizer? Strange times we live in. Anyway, here is the shelf, and here are the books for the loo. So we begin with this book here, which is a bumper book for the loo. Here we go. This is an actual book that's been designed to read while you're on the crapper. So here we go. It's by Mitchell Simmons. There we go. Facts and figures, stats and stories, unputdownable treat of trivia. So this is the kind of book that might cause you to sit on the toilet for a lot longer than you intended originally. Which I do. I like to sit on the toilet and read this book. It's about things that you don't really care about until you start reading. Then you go, that's an interesting idea. There we go. I didn't know about that. Or an interesting story, perhaps. Here we go. This second book here. The Lives of the Famous and the Infamous, brought out by The Week, whoever The Week are. Everything you need to know about everyone who mattered. So I read this. I read bits of this anyway. There's stuff about, like, you know, who started McDonald's, who invented this and that, stuff about, you know, Einstein and things, newspaper publishers who brought down the president. That would be the Watergate, I want to say. I don't know, the big scandal anyway with Nixon and all that stuff. Here we go. Genius who helped fall the Nazis. So another unputdownable book here. Here we go. You can read that. So the reason I'm talking about these today is because my wife is getting pissed off. And she wants to get rid of all this. She wants to put nice things on this shelf. Stuff like this. And like, you know, this. Things for the bathroom that most people would put in their bathroom. You know, like that. That's a humidifier thing, which is to get rid of the condensation. Is it called a humidifier? I don't really know the answer to that one. Yeah, she wants to put nice things on the shelf, like that. So she wants to get rid of the toilet books. She thinks they're unsanitary. And they probably are, really, because, you know, you read this, you're on the crapper, then you put it back, then you leave the crapper. I don't know. Then you pick the book up again. I don't know, man. You wash your hands after you go to the toilet, right? So maybe it's fine. I don't know. Let me know in the comments what you think about it. So here is A Pointless History of the World. So it's a book about, you know, people. From the hosts of the hit BBC quiz show. Oh, yeah, that kind of thing. So there we go. So pointless stuff, things that you don't really need to know again. What else have we got here? So it gets interesting from here on in. These kind of books you'd expect. These have been deliberately designed for this kind of purpose. Whereas this is Devon's Haunted Houses, a little book about, you know, ghost houses in Devon, the places you go, and, you know, Dartmoor, haunted Dartmoor and all that. I'm interested in this stuff. If I go on holiday, I like to read about these kind of things. Dorset ghost stories. We stay in Dorset quite a lot, so I like to bring this. I never actually remember to bring it, but I would like to bring this and read about local ghosts and then go ghost hunting with my proton packs and all that kind of stuff. Here is a book called Did You Know Dorset, Mississippi. See, I bought this in a little shop in Dorset while on holiday. It's got like quizzes and historical photographs and like recipes and sport and ghost stories and all that kind of stuff. You buy them, you never read them, they end up on the toilet shelf. Here we go, a little Let's Sign pocketbook dictionary. Here you go. So this is sign language for beginners. Here we go. Yeah, I don't know why this is here. I think I just put it there because we didn't know how else to do with it. Here's a book called Bad Cats. This one's kind of funny. So it's basically like horrible kind of pictures of like, look at that, look at that, look at that. Oh, evil and like scary and silly pictures of like random cats. Here we go. Everyone loves cats. Everyone likes silly pictures of cats. So here is 244 not so pretty kitties. Cats gone bad. Right, great stuff. Where else would you put it? Here is a thing I bought in staying in Northern Ireland. There's a pocket history of Ireland. I thought, like, a guy came to a pub I was sat in and he said, like, that's a good picture of, what's his name? I thought, well, what's his name? So, right, let's buy a book and then we'll know all this stuff. And then we can't say the wrong things. And, then we're up on our, like, Irish history and all that. I read about, a quarter of it. It's all right. It's interesting. Crap Towns. This is a great book about all the rubbish towns in England. So, like, you can go to York, which isn't as good as New York. It tells you how bad they are, tells you about the violence, the unemployment, all that kind of stuff. Southampton, here we go, read the stats on Southampton, look. Population, unemployment, famous residents. There we go, the drummer from Coldplay. Excellent. So that's a good book. These were always in the shared houses I lived in. Crap town books. Here's another one as well. This was like the original one, I think, the first one. So I think there's a third one that I haven't got. So there we go. So please let me know in the comments what you think about toilet books, whether you think people should still do this, or whether you do this, or whether you know anyone who does this, or whether this is just a thing that I've kind of imagined and started doing for no reason. Let me know, and as a reward, I will review this crap toilet seat. This is terrible. We bought this and it instantly fell apart. Like things have fallen out of it, like screws and stuff. It's like it does that, which is terrible. Don't buy one. We'll tell you where it came from and why not to buy it in another video, perhaps. So here we go. The Good, the Bad and the Ugly show. We do like interesting videos about stuff that doesn't really matter. That's the idea. So there'll be music, trivia, films, books for the loo. So please like this video and subscribe to the channel and share and all that stuff, and then we'll make some more. Although we'll probably make more anyway because it's something I just kind of want to do. So here we go. The Good, the Bad and the Ugly show signing out.